Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into what you should do when you get $5,000 to build wealth, step by step. We'll cover everything from establishing an emergency fund to diversifying your investments, so you can make that money work for you. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. First things first, let's talk about the importance of having an emergency fund. This is your safety net for unexpected expenses like a medical bill, car repair, or sudden job loss. Life throws curveballs and you don't want to be caught off guard, right? Imagine this. Your car breaks down and it's going to cost $2,000 to fix. Without an emergency fund, you might be forced to put that expense on a high-interest credit card, which just digs you deeper into debt. But with a solid emergency fund, you can cover the cost without breaking a sweat. Now you might be thinking, Graham, I'm trying to build wealth, not sit on a pile of cash. And you'd be right. But here's the thing. An emergency fund isn't about getting rich quickly. It's about protecting yourself from setbacks that could derail your financial progress. Think of it like this. You wouldn't build a house without a solid foundation, would you? Your emergency fund is that foundation. It provides stability and peace of mind, allowing you to take calculated risks and make smart financial decisions in the long run. So, how much should you have in your emergency fund? A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up. This may seem like a lot, but remember, you don't have to build it overnight. Start by setting aside a small amount each month. Even $50 or $100 adds up over time. As you start earning more or reducing your expenses, you can gradually increase your savings rate. The key is to be consistent and make saving a habit. Think of it like paying yourself first. Before you spend money on anything else, put a portion of your income directly into your emergency fund. Having that financial cushion will not only protect you from unexpected events, but it will also give you the confidence to pursue your financial goals knowing you have a safety net to fall back on. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Next up, let's talk about debt, specifically high-interest debt. This is the kind of debt that can really eat into your wealth-building potential, and it's usually found on credit cards. Think about it. If you're paying 20% interest on your credit card debt, that's 20% less money you have to invest and grow your wealth. It's like trying to run a marathon with a 50-pound weight strapped to your back. So, if you've got $5,000 and you're carrying high-interest debt, using a good chunk of that money to pay it down can be a smart move. Imagine the weight lifted off your shoulders when you're no longer shackled by those high interest rates. Now I know what you're thinking. Graham, this isn't exactly groundbreaking advice. But here's the thing. It's not about having some secret strategy. It's about taking control of your finances and making smart decisions that set you up for long-term success. There are a couple of popular methods for tackling debt: the snowball method and the avalanche method. The snowball method involves paying off your smallest debts first, regardless of interest rate, to build momentum and motivation. The avalanche method, on the other hand, focuses on paying off your highest interest debts first to save the most money on interest charges. Both methods have their merits, so choose the one that resonates most with you and your personality. Once you've tackled your high-interest debt, you can redirect those monthly payments towards your other financial goals, like investing or saving for a down payment on a house. It's like giving your future self a raise. Remember, becoming debt-free isn't just about achieving a zero balance. It's about having more financial freedom and flexibility to pursue the things that matter most to you. Alright, now let's talk about putting your money to work for you through investing. And when it comes to investing, diversification is key. Think of it like this. You wouldn't bet your entire life savings on a single horse race, would you? The same principle applies to investing. Diversification means spreading your money across different asset classes like stocks, bonds, and real estate. This helps to reduce your overall risk because if one investment performs poorly, the others can help to offset those losses. Now you might be wondering, what exactly are stocks, bonds, and real estate? Well, stocks represent ownership in a publicly traded company. When you buy a stock, you're essentially buying a tiny piece of that company. Bonds, on the other hand, are like loans that you give to a government or corporation. In exchange for lending them money, they agree to pay you back with interest over a set period of time. Real estate, as you probably know, involves buying, owning, and selling physical property, like houses, apartments, or commercial buildings. Each asset class has its own risk and return profile, so so it's important to have a mix that aligns with your individual financial goals and risk tolerance. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but I'm not a financial expert. How do I actually go about building a diversified portfolio? Well, the good news is that you don't need to be a Wall Street whiz to get started. One of the easiest ways to invest is through low-cost index funds or ETFs, which track a specific market index like the S&P 500. These funds offer instant diversification because they hold a basket of different stocks or bonds, and they're incredibly easy to buy and sell through online brokerage accounts. Another option is to work with a financial advisor who can help you create a personalized investment plan based on your specific needs and goals. Just make sure to do your research and choose an advisor who is trustworthy and has your best interests at heart. Remember, investing is a long game. Don't get caught up in trying to time the market or chase the latest hot stock tip. Instead, focus on building a well-diversified portfolio that you can comfortably hold for the long term, and let the power of compound interest work its magic. Now let's talk about another powerful way to use your $5,000 to build wealth investing in yourself. This might not be as tangible as buying stocks or real estate, but trust me, it can be one of the most rewarding investments you ever make. Think about it. You are your greatest asset. The more knowledge, skills, and experiences you acquire, the more valuable you become in the marketplace. This can lead to higher earning potential, greater career opportunities, and the ability to create your own path to financial freedom. So, how exactly do you invest in yourself? Well, it could mean taking a course or workshop to learn a new skill, attending a conference or seminar to expand your network, or even hiring a coach or mentor to help you achieve your goals. It could also mean investing in your health and well-being. After all, you can't enjoy your wealth if you're not feeling your best, right? This could involve joining a gym, hiring a personal trainer, or simply making healthier lifestyle choices. The key is to identify areas where you can improve and then invest in resources and experiences that will help you grow. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but isn't it expensive to invest in yourself? Well, it doesn't have to be. There are tons of affordable resources available online and in your local community. For example, you could take advantage of free online courses offered by websites like Coursera or edX, attend free workshops at your local library, or even barter your skills with others in your network. The most important thing is to make a commitment to your personal and professional growth, and then find creative ways to invest in yourself, even if you're on a tight budget. Remember, the more you learn and grow, the more opportunities will open up for you, both personally and financially. Finally, let's talk about real estate. This has been a popular wealth-building strategy for generations, and for good reason. Real estate can provide a steady stream of passive income, appreciate in value over time, and even offer tax advantages. Now, I know what you're thinking. $5,000 isn't going to buy me a mansion in Beverly Hills. And you're right, but that doesn't mean you can't get started in real estate with a relatively small amount of money. One option is to invest in REITs, or real estate investment trusts. REITs are companies that own and operate income-producing real estate like shopping malls, office buildings, or apartments. When you invest in a REIT, you're essentially buying a small piece of that real estate portfolio, and you get to participate in the income and appreciation potential without having to deal with the hassle of being a landlord. Another option is to explore crowdfunding platforms that allow you to invest in real estate projects with as little as a few $100s. These platforms pool money from multiple investors to purchase and manage properties, and they can offer a relatively easy and accessible way to get started in real estate investing. Now, if you're willing to put in a little more work and have a slightly higher risk tolerance, you could consider house hacking. This involves buying a multifamily property and living in one unit while renting out the others. The rent from your tenants can help to cover your mortgage payments, and you'll be building equity in an appreciating asset. Plus, you'll get some hands-on experience as a landlord. Of course, real estate investing isn't without its risks. Property values can fluctuate, tenants can be unpredictable, and there are always maintenance costs to consider. But if you do your research, invest wisely, and are willing to put in the work, real estate can be a powerful tool for building long-term wealth. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips on building wealth. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Start small, stay consistent, and don't be afraid to ask for help along the way. See you in the next video.